Did you know that Earth is our unique life hub? While scientists have discovered thousands of exoplanets, none have matched Earth's incredible ability to support life. Our planet boasts a perfect balance of elements that make life thrive, like water, a breathable atmosphere, and an ideal temperature range. From the towering trees of the Amazon rainforest to the vast oceans filled with diverse marine life, Earth is a vibrant biosphere teeming with ecosystems. These ecosystems not only provide habitats for countless organisms, but also create the complex networks that sustain them. Researchers are constantly exploring whether life might exist elsewhere, particularly on moons like Europa or planets like Mars. Yet none have shown the same rich tapestry of life we have here. The quest continues, but for now, Earth stands alone as the only known planet with such a diverse and intricate ecosystem. Isn't it fascinating how special our home truly is? Surprising insect puppetry by parasitic fungi. Ophiocordyceps unilateralis is a fascinating species of parasite that takes control of ants in an eerie yet captivating manner. Once this fungus infects its ant host, it spreads its spores throughout the ant's body, hijacking its central nervous system. This manipulation is so precise that the fungus can make the ant climb high into the trees, where conditions are perfect for spore release. After reaching the ideal spot, the ant succumbs to the infection, and the fungus bursts forth from its body, releasing spores that can infect other unsuspecting ants below. This incredible life cycle demonstrates nature's remarkable ability to adapt and develop complex strategies for survival. The relationship between the fungus and its insect host is a prime example of how interconnected life forms can influence each other's destinies in unexpected ways. It may seem like something out of a science fiction movie, but this phenomenon is a real part of our natural world, showcasing the creativity of evolution. What other secrets do fungi hold? Can you believe pine needles pack more vitamin C? These unassuming green leaves from pine trees are often overlooked, but they offer a fantastic health boost. Pine needles actually contain more vitamin C than your average orange, making them a treasure trove of this essential nutrient. While oranges are widely celebrated for their vitamin C content, pine needles provide an easy, natural alternative for those looking to spice up their diet. They are not only rich in vitamin C, but also boast a variety of antioxidants that can support overall health. People have used pine needles for centuries in herbal teas, and some even incorporate them into recipes for a unique twist. Imagine sipping a warm cup of pine needle tea, benefiting from that refreshing flavor while giving your immune system a solid kick. So next time you see a pine tree, remember that its needles may be more than just a pretty sight. They could be a powerhouse of nutrition just waiting to be enjoyed. Let's uncover the truth about George's incredible journey. In the 1980s, George battled obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, which took over his life with intense rituals and crippling fears. Feeling trapped and desperate, he made a tragic choice and shot himself in the head. Astonishingly, the bullet struck a part of his brain that controlled his OCD symptoms. Remarkably, after 5 years, George not only survived this life-altering event, but he also went on to thrive, achieving straight A's in college. This extraordinary story raises questions about the brain's ability to heal and adapt. How could such a devastating act lead to a new beginning? His case continues to intrigue scientists, showcasing an unexpected and mysterious aspect of the human brain. George's journey is a powerful reminder of resilience and the potential for recovery, even from the darkest moments in life. Let's uncover the truth about woodblock printing. This fascinating technique has its roots deep in history, allowing people to create beautiful, printed texts for centuries. Woodblock printing involves carving an entire text into a smooth wooden block, making it a unique art form that combines creativity with craftsmanship. One significant application of this method was in producing essential Buddhist texts within the Mahayana tradition. By carefully carving the characters in reverse on the block, artisans could stamp out copies that were not only readable but also visually striking. This technique allowed for the sharing of wisdom and teachings far beyond the original authors, spreading important narratives across cultures and generations. Imagine how revolutionary this was at a time when books were hand-copied and rare. Today, woodblock printing is not just a relic of the past, it remains an art form cherished by many and is celebrated for its intricate designs and spiritual significance. How has this technique influenced modern printing methods in the art world? Can you imagine that freezing boiling water turns to ice? In Russia, particularly in the icy expanses of Siberia, extreme climates have taken on a world of their own. One remarkable place is Oymyakon, known as the coldest inhabited spot on our planet, where temperatures can plummet to a jaw-dropping minus 67.7 degrees Celsius. That's so cold that if you toss a pot of boiling water into the air, it crystallizes into tiny ice particles before it even hits the ground. In these frigid conditions, the everyday activities we take for granted can become incredibly challenging. For instance, residents often have to start their cars long before they need to drive and bundle up in layers of clothing just to step outside. The intensity of such cold shapes the way life unfolds here, from how homes are constructed to the food families eat. Despite the harsh climate, people thrive in this frozen wonderland, embracing the beauty of their surroundings. It's hard to fathom a place where snowflakes seem to dance in the air while the world around them is gripped by frost. But in Oymyakon, that's just another day in the life. Wait until you hear about Henry I's grooms of stool. These were no ordinary servants. Their main job was quite intimate and surprising. In the Tudor court, the grooms of stool were responsible for helping the king with his bathroom needs, specifically wiping his bottom after he used the toilet. This peculiar role highlights the unusual practices of royal households during the 16th century. Not only did these servants carry out a task that many would find uncomfortable, but they also held a unique position of trust and closeness to the king. In a remarkable twist, Henry VIII honored all four of his grooms by knighting them, a significant mark of respect and recognition. This raises questions about the nature of power and privilege in those times. The grooms enjoyed both honor and an unusual yet critical role in royal life. Their service indicates that even the wealthiest and most powerful individuals depended on others for their most basic needs. Isn't it interesting how history reveals these unexpected details about the lives of historical figures? Is it really true that Strålgen has a giant moose? This Norwegian town boasts a stunning 33-foot steel moose sculpture that not only dazzles with its mirror-like surface, but also plays a unique role in traffic safety. Built to catch the eye of passing drivers, the moose stands as a playful yet practical reminder of the wildlife that roams the nearby woods. In an area where moose crossings are common, this giant creation helps to reduce accidents by making drivers more aware of their surroundings. Visitors to Strålgen often marvel at its size and shine, snapping photos to share with friends and family. The whimsical design and shiny surface reflect the changing light, creating a visual spectacle that shifts throughout the day. Locals take pride in this impressive sculpture, which has become a beloved landmark and an integral part of their community identity. So next time you imagine a quaint Norwegian town, picture this enormous moose standing tall, reminding us of the beauty and quirks of everyday life. What will you discover in Strålgen? Prepare to be amazed by Canada's penny disappearance. In 2012, Canada made a bold move by eliminating the penny from circulation. Why did they do this? The cost to produce each penny was actually greater than its value. With production expenses soaring, the government realized that continuing to make pennies was not only costly, but also impractical for everyday transactions. This decision sparked discussions in other countries about potentially following suit. Imagine a world where small change is less of a hassle. Without pennies cluttering wallets and stores, transactions became simpler and more efficient. After the penny's removal, many Canadians quickly adapted to rounding prices to the nearest 5 cents. Could this change pave the way for other nations to consider their own obsolete coins? In a fast-paced economy, Canada showed us that sometimes letting go can lead to greater efficiency. Hard to believe, but Pringles designer lives on. Frederick Bauer was the creative genius behind the iconic Pringles can, a packaging innovation that changed how we enjoy potato chips forever. Before his design, chips often crumbled in bags, but his cylindrical can kept them intact and fresh. This clever approach not only made snacking easier, but also transformed the market, leading to the widespread popularity of Pringles. After Bauer passed away, he left behind a unique legacy. His family honored his love for his creation by placing his ashes in a Pringles can. This touching tribute highlights how much the design meant to him and the lasting impact it has had on snacking culture. Today, every time someone pops open a can of Pringles, they unknowingly celebrate Bauer's creativity and passion. Isn't it fascinating how creativity can leave such a lasting mark on our everyday lives? Most people don't know this, but it's shocking. After alerting the FBI about Asian infiltration in America, two brave men who tried to protect national security found themselves facing dire consequences. Instead of praise, they received life sentences, with the added threat of execution and deportation hanging over them. This disturbing outcome raises critical questions about justice and the safety of whistleblowers. Why would those who report potential threats be punished rather than rewarded? The situation highlights the complexities and risks involved in national security. While protecting a country is a noble act, the repercussions for these men reveal a troubling side of justice and loyalty in America today. Their story calls for a closer look at how we handle sensitive information and the people who risk everything to keep us safe. Could this be a wake-up call for better protection of whistleblowers in sensitive roles? What really happened to Cleopatra in 30 BC? The story of Cleopatra, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, is filled with intrigue and mystery. She died in Alexandria in 30 BC, and various accounts suggest that her death was either due to a snake bite or poison. This uncertainty adds to her captivating image as a powerful and enigmatic leader. Cleopatra is often celebrated for her intelligence and political acumen, using her charm to forge alliances with notable Roman figures like Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. The drama surrounding her demise only fuels the fascination with her life. Historians continue to debate the circumstances of her death, which dramatically marked the end of an era for Egypt and contributed to its annexation by Rome. Despite the many stories told about her, Cleopatra's true legacy transcends the methods of her death. She remains a symbol of female power and cunning in a male-dominated world. Did she choose her own fate, or was it forced upon her? The ambiguity surrounding Cleopatra's end only deepens her allure. Have you ever wondered why body hair is shorter? It all comes down to the different growth cycles of our hair. Scalp hair, for instance, has a growth phase that can last from 3 to 7 years, allowing it to grow long and lush. In contrast, body hair, including eyebrows, has a much shorter growth cycle, often lasting only about 4 months. This means that body hair enters the shedding phase much sooner than scalp hair. Hormones play a significant role in these cycles, causing variations in hair length across different parts of our body. Additionally, factors like genetics and age can also influence how our hair grows. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies are designed to have such differences? Understanding these cycles helps explain why some hair requires more maintenance than others. So next time you groom, you'll appreciate the unique rhythms of your hair. Can you believe a hydrogen bomb was lost in 1958? This shocking event happened when 2 U.S. Air Force planes collided in midair over Tybee Island near Savannah, Georgia. In the chaos of the crash, one plane accidentally released a hydrogen bomb into the waters below. Imagine the stakes involved. One moment, there were experienced pilots navigating their aircraft, and the next, there was a nuclear weapon plummeting into the ocean. Even with extensive searches, the weapon was never recovered, raising significant concerns about the safety of nuclear arsenals. This incident is one among several cases where nuclear weapons were lost due to accidents, including mishaps involving aircraft crashes and shipwrecks. The unaccounted nature of these weapons serves as a reminder of the potential dangers surrounding nuclear technology, emphasizing the importance of strict safety measures and responsible management. What if these powerful weapons were to be found? Such questions highlight the ongoing debate about the implications of nuclear arms in our world today. Why exactly does the universe have no center or edge? Imagine stepping into a vast, never-ending balloon that's inflating all around you. This is a creative visualization of the universe under the Big Bang Theory, which indicates it started as an incredibly tiny point and has been expanding ever since. Just like any point on that balloon's surface, every location in the universe is moving away from every other point, leading to the astonishing conclusion that there is no specific center or edge. This counters our everyday understanding of space. It raises captivating questions about the nature of the universe. Is it limitless, or does it have hidden boundaries? Notably, some researchers propose that while the universe seems infinite, it may actually be finite and curve back on itself, similar to the surface of a sphere. This unique perspective invites us to rethink our place in the cosmos. So next time you enjoy a serene night under the stars or observe a balloon inflating, consider the magnificent, endless expansion of the universe, an expanse with no defined center to call our home. Here's a wild fact about cat's eye reflectors. These clever little devices, invented by Percy Shaw in 1934, completely transformed nighttime driving. Imagine cruising down a dark road and struggling to see where you're going. It was a common problem before Shaw's invention. He came up with the cat's eye reflector after noticing how a cat's eyes glowed in the headlights of his car. This inspired him to create a reflective road marker that would shine brightly when illuminated at night, guiding drivers safely along their route. The cat's eye reflectors are made up of a glass sphere encased in a rubber or plastic base, making them both durable and effective in reflecting light. These markers made it much easier for drivers to see road edges and lanes after sundown, leading to fewer accidents. Thanks to Shaw's innovative thinking, roads became safer all around the globe, and we can thank these little reflectors for a smoother night ride. So next time you drive at night, give a nod to Percy Shaw and his brilliant invention. Why exactly does height matter in marine rescues? Bao Shishun, the world's tallest man, stands at a staggering 8 feet 11 inches. His remarkable height isn't just for show, it played a crucial role in saving 2 distressed dolphins. These dolphins found themselves tangled in plastic debris that veterinarians had difficulty reaching. With his exceptionally long arms, Bao swooped in and removed the trash, freeing the dolphins and helping them swim to safety. This incredible act illustrates how unique physical attributes can make a real difference in wildlife rescue. We often hear that every little bit helps when it comes to environmental protection. But Bao's story reminds us that sometimes extraordinary individuals can step in to do even more. Height might seem like a simple trait, but in situations like this, it can turn into a powerful tool for good. How else could our unique traits help wildlife? Surprising twist saved a famous chef's life. On September 11, 2001, Michael Lomonaco was the head chef at Windows on the World, a popular restaurant located at the top of the North Tower of the World Trade Center. That fateful morning, instead of being at his restaurant, he found himself delayed due to a seemingly minor event. He stopped to get his glasses repaired. This unexpected pause turned out to be a life-saving moment. Just as the first plane struck the tower, Lomonaco was away, sparing him from being in the restaurant where many others lost their lives. His story serves as a powerful reminder of how unpredictable life can be and how small decisions might alter our destinies in unimaginable ways. Imagine if he hadn't taken that time, his life could have turned out very differently. What does this tell us about luck and fate? Did you know Andrew Jackson and Donald Trump were outsiders? Both of these U.S. presidents stunned the nation with their rise to power, despite having minimal political experience. Andrew Jackson, who became the 7th president in 1829, was known for being a military general and a populist leader rather than a seasoned politician. He changed the political landscape with his emphasis on the common man and often clashed with established elites. Fast forward to the 21st century, Donald Trump shook the political world when he was elected in 2016. His background as a businessman and reality TV star highlighted his outsider status in the political arena. Many voters were drawn to his promise to disrupt the traditional political system and challenge the status quo. While their backgrounds are vastly different, both men captured the public's imagination by positioning themselves as champions for ordinary Americans, turning their lack of conventional experience into a key part of their appeal. How do you think this outsider status affects their legacies? You might be shocked to learn that starfish lack brains. While it seems hard to grasp, these intriguing marine animals actually function with a decentralized nervous system rather than a central brain. This means they manage their actions and responses through a network of nerve cells that are spread throughout their bodies, especially in their arms. As a result, starfish can detect changes in their environment and react to potential dangers, all while gliding gracefully across the ocean floor. Imagine sensing your surroundings and moving without the need for a brain. How remarkable is that? But there's more. Starfish possess the astonishing ability to regenerate lost limbs. When a starfish loses an arm, it can grow a new one, which is not just a fascinating fact but a vital survival strategy. This regeneration takes time and resources, yet it highlights the impressive resilience and adaptability of these ocean dwellers. Starfish challenge our conventional notions of intelligence in biological systems, demonstrating that life in the sea is teeming with surprises and evolutionary innovations. How many more secrets do you think the ocean holds? Here's something incredible about cannabis language. The term cannabis is gaining traction as a more neutral and inclusive way to discuss the plant, reflecting changing attitudes in society. Traditionally known as marijuana, this older term is still widely recognized but can carry various connotations that some find negative or stigmatizing. As conversations about cannabis expand, especially with increasing legalization around the world, many people prefer the term cannabis to foster a more respectful dialogue. This choice in language not only highlights the plant's medicinal and recreational uses, but also aims to break down stereotypes and promote understanding. The shift to using cannabis is part of a broader movement to create more accurate and respectful discussions about substances that have long been misunderstood. By embracing a term that feels less burdened by past prejudices, advocates hope to open the door to more constructive conversations about its benefits and risks. Isn't it fascinating how language can shape our perceptions and discussions? Why exactly does the Amazon River grow so wide? This incredible river showcases a dramatic transformation between the seasons. During the dry season, the Amazon's width averages about 7 miles, but when the wet season rolls in, it can swell to an astonishing 24 miles across. This 17-mile leap isn't just a number, it can lead to extensive flooding in the surrounding areas. When the river expands, it turns nearby land into vast stretches of water, covering forests and fields alike. This seasonal flooding plays a crucial role in the Amazon rainforest ecosystem, enriching the soil and allowing unique plants and animals to thrive. It's a spectacular reminder of nature's power and adaptability. While the locals have learned to navigate these changes, it's a fascinating phenomenon that can surprise anyone encountering the Amazon for the first time. Why does the river change so drastically? It all comes down to rainfall and the river's massive drainage basin. Here's something incredible about oil change costs. Many vehicle owners might be surprised to learn how much they could be overpaying for routine oil changes, often due to upselling tactics employed by service providers. When you visit a garage, technicians may recommend high-performance motor oils with claims of extended engine life. While these specialized oils can be beneficial for certain high-performance or older vehicles, the average driver usually doesn't require anything beyond standard motor oil. To further pad their profits, service providers may suggest swapping out your windshield wipers, even if your current ones are functioning perfectly. This practice can lead to inflated bills with little actual value added. To combat this, it's essential to arm yourself with knowledge about your car's true maintenance needs. Before heading in for an oil change, do some research, familiarize yourself with your owner's manual, and don't hesitate to ask the technician questions. Remember, most oil changes are meant to be straightforward. Most vehicles can smoothly run on standard motor oil unless specified otherwise. Being informed is your best defense. Don't let unexpected high costs dampen your day. Why exactly does the Statue of Liberty need shoes? This playful question invites us to think about the iconic monument in a fun and imaginative way. Standing at an incredible 151 feet tall, the Statue of Liberty is not only a symbol of freedom, but also a true giant among statues. If we picture her wearing sneakers, she would need a size 879 shoe, which is mind-boggling. Of course, statues don't wear shoes, but this quirky thought helps us appreciate the statue's impressive height even more. Imagine walking alongside her and how tiny you would feel. Created by French sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi and gifted to the United States in 1886, the statue represents hope and friendship. It's made from copper and was originally a shiny bronze color, but over the years it has developed the green patina we see today due to weathering. This transformation adds to her beauty and charm, making her a must-see for millions of visitors every year. So next time you glance at Lady Liberty, think about those enormous shoes. Did you know bigger skulls don't mean smarter brains? In the 19th century, many scientists made the surprising mistake of linking larger skull sizes with greater intelligence. They thought that if a person had a bigger head, they must be smarter because, after all, more space could mean more brain power, right? However, this idea was fundamentally flawed. Intelligence is a complex trait influenced by various factors, including genetics, environment, and education. The brain's structure and functionality matter far more than sheer size. Despite the popular belief at the time, cognitive abilities can be found in brains of all shapes and sizes. This misconception has since been debunked, reminding us that intelligence can't be measured by physical dimensions. So did these scientists overlook the incredible diversity of human intellect? Can male mice really sing like birds during mating season? Austin's brown mouse species has a surprising talent. Males can vocalize in tones that sound similar to bird songs. This enchanting ability isn't just for show, it's all about attracting females when the time is right. During the mating season, male mice produce high-pitched, melodic sounds, using these unique calls to charm potential partners. While you might expect such behavior in birds, it's rare and fascinating to see it in mice. These vocalizations demonstrate not just a clever mating strategy, but also point to the complex social interactions within the rodent world. Though you might not hear these songs often, the next time you think of mice, remember they're not just scurrying creatures. They have a lyrical side too. How amazing is nature's diversity when it comes to courtship? Hard to believe, but Zulia has a stunning natural wonder. This region in Venezuela is home to an incredible atmospheric phenomenon known as the Catatumbo lightning. Situated where the Catatumbo River meets Lake Maracaibo, this extraordinary occurrence generates around 260 lightning strikes per hour on average, creating a spectacular light show that lasts for almost 10 hours each night. The unique geography of Zulia, with its warm air rising and colliding with the cooler air from the lake, forms the perfect conditions for this natural fireworks display. Not only is it a breathtaking sight for locals and tourists alike, but it's also a vital source of inspiration for the area's culture, folklore, and even art. Scientists are intrigued by the phenomenon, studying it to understand its impact on weather patterns and climate. Why does this incredible display happen, and how does it impact Zulia's ecosystem? Surprising truth about the 12 days of Christmas? Many people think the 12 days of Christmas count down to December 25th, but that's not quite right. In fact, these festive days actually begin on Christmas Day itself and last until January 5th. This means the celebration culminates in the Feast of the Epiphany on January 6th, which marks the arrival of the wise men to see the newborn Jesus. Traditionally, the 12 days are filled with merriment, feasting, and time spent with family and friends. Each day holds its own significance, often reflecting various aspects of Christian beliefs. The song, The 12 Days of Christmas, playfully lists gifts given each day, but many may not realize these days form an important part of the holiday season. So while you're unwrapping presents and enjoying festive treats on Christmas, remember that the joy of the season continues well into the new year. Why not celebrate each of these days with your loved ones? Prepare to be amazed by the Draco volans. This incredible little lizard from Southeast Asian forests has a spectacular ability to glide through the air. With its unique wing-like extensions formed from its ribs, covered by a thin membrane, the Draco volans can soar distances of up to 10 meters. This adaptation not only helps it escape predators, but also allows it to navigate its tree-dominated environment more easily. When it glides, the lizard spreads out its limbs to catch the air and steer itself, turning tree to tree with impressive skill. This amazing ability is a result of millions of years of evolution, allowing the Draco to thrive in its habitat where climbing is just as important as flying. So the next time you find yourself in a Southeast Asian forest, keep an eye out for this master of the skies. You just might witness one of nature's coolest aerial acrobats. Believe it or not, a dog holds a ghost record. This remarkable achievement belongs to a ghost-hunting Labrador Retriever who has captured the most ghosts on camera, according to the Guinness World Records. You might wonder how a playful pup got involved in ghostly pursuits. This Labrador, with its keen sense of smell and incredible intuition, became the trusted companion of its human owner, who is a ghost-hunting enthusiast. Together, they ventured into various haunted locations, from eerie old mansions to spooky cemeteries. Armed with cameras and an adventurous spirit, the duo managed to capture a series of fascinating images that left many skeptical viewers questioning whether or not ghosts really do exist. These photographs sparked interest and debate in the paranormal community, with some people claiming to see distinct ghostly figures in the background. This unique partnership not only highlights the amazing capabilities dogs possess, but also brings a whimsical twist to the world of ghost hunting. So next time you see a dog, just think, could it be the next ghost hunter in training? Here's a wild fact about the slowest road in the world. It stretches a whopping 13 hours, 189 kilometers from Liberia to China. This incredible route takes drivers through some of the most stunning landscapes and bustling cities, but don't expect to zoom through. With its scenic views and frequent delays, this road can test your patience. You'll journey through a mix of terrains, from beautiful coastlines to challenging mountain passes, stopping in vibrant local communities along the way. Travelers can expect to encounter everything from lively markets to unforgettable cultural experiences. Whether you're into breathtaking sights or sampling delicious street food, this road has surprises in store. So who's ready for an adventure that turns time into a journey? Experience 3D like never before without glasses. Sony has taken a giant leap in visual technology by developing a remarkable glasses-free 3D display. Imagine watching your favorite movies or playing video games with vibrant, three-dimensional visuals that pop right out of the screen, and you don't even need any special eyewear. This innovation harnesses advanced parallax technology to create a truly immersive experience that feels lifelike. Users can now effortlessly view 3D content from different angles as the display adjusts to their position. Whether you are enjoying animated films or exploring virtual worlds, the result is stunning clarity and depth that pulls you right into the action. This device marks a significant shift in how we interact with visual media, making it more accessible and enjoyable for everyone. So will the future of entertainment change dramatically with Sony's glasses-free 3D display? Get ready to be amazed by what technology has to offer. Why exactly does the Earth rotate on its axis? This spinning motion is one of the planet's most fascinating features. The Earth rotates due to the way it was formed about 4.5 billion years ago. As dust and gas in space came together to create our planet, it started to spin. Imagine a figure skater pulling in their arms to spin faster. The same principle applies here. Earth's rotation happens from west to east, which is why the sun seems to rise in the east and set in the west. Complete rotation takes about 24 hours, which gives us day and night. But this rotation isn't just important for marking time. It influences weather patterns and ocean currents too. The Earth's tilt of about 23.5 degrees also plays a role, helping create the seasons we experience. So next time you enjoy a sunset, remember that our planet's spin is what makes it all happen. Did you know Cameron Dallas has a middle name? This popular internet personality and actor was born Cameron Alexander Dallas on September 8, 1994. He first gained fame on the app Vine, where his hilarious videos struck a chord with millions, quickly making him a social media sensation. But it's not just his entertaining content that fans love. Cameron's engaging personality shines through, capturing the hearts of followers across platforms like Instagram and YouTube. Fans have often speculated about the significance of his middle name, Alexander, which has roots that mean defender of the people. This adds a charming layer, as many fans feel a connection to him, not only as a star, but as someone who stands strong for his fans. With his varied talents in acting, music, and entrepreneurship, Cameron continues to grow, making us wonder what he'll do next. Can you imagine that MLB fans devour millions of hot dogs? During the Major League Baseball season, fans munch through around 25.5 million hot dogs and 5.5 million sausages, solidifying these snacks as game day favorites. That's enough hot dogs to create a line stretching from Wrigley Field in Chicago all the way to Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Over 2,000 miles. These tasty treats aren't just a meal, they're a tradition, enhancing the excitement of every home run and strikeout. With the classic ketchup and mustard combo or unique toppings like jalapenos or sauerkraut, there's a hot dog for everyone. People flock to stadiums not only to cheer for their teams, but also to enjoy these delicious bites, often sharing the experience with family and friends. So next time you're at a game, think about reaching for that hot dog. It's a tasty part of an unforgettable experience. Hard to believe, but Luzon has a lake inside a lake. On the Philippine island of Luzon, you'll find one of nature's most extraordinary geographic wonders. This stunning formation starts with Taal Lake, which is already remarkable for being a large, water-filled caldera formed by a volcanic eruption. But here's where it gets really interesting. Within Taal Lake lies Volcano Island, which itself contains a crater lake called the Main Crater Lake. To top it off, there's even a smaller island within that lake. This fascinating chain of nested landforms is quite rare, found only in a handful of places around the world. It offers awe-inspiring views and a unique ecosystem, attracting tourists, nature lovers, and researchers alike. So if you ever find yourself in the Philippines, don't miss the chance to experience this geological marvel up close. Why exactly does Molossia call itself a nation? This self-proclaimed micronation, nestled in the Nevada desert, was founded in 1977 by Kevin Baugh, who proudly serves as its president. Molossia is an intriguing example of a unique social experiment, as it pursues recognition as an independent nation, although it lacks official acknowledgement from any government. Surrounded by a vast desert landscape, this quirky enclave has its own flag, currency, and even a postal service, showcasing Baugh's determination to create a distinct identity. The land spans about 6.3 acres and is home to a few dozen residents who enjoy a lifestyle rich in eccentric traditions and humorous customs. Notably, Molossia hosts annual events and celebrations, which attract visitors eager to experience its unconventional charm. The basis of its national claim lies more in a playful spirit and community engagement than in political ambitions, making Molossia a fascinating case of grassroots nationalism. So what does it take to create a nation of your own? Is it really true that neutron stars have insane gravity? Absolutely. Neutron stars are fascinating remnants of massive stars that have exploded in supernovae. After the explosion, the core collapses, creating a super-dense object primarily composed of neutrons. The gravitational pull on a neutron star's surface is so powerful that if you were just 1 meter above it, you'd be pulled toward the surface at a staggering speed of 7.2 million kilometers per hour. To put that into perspective, it's about 25,000 times faster than a commercial jetliner. This extreme gravity means that neutron stars are incredibly compact, often only about 20 kilometers in diameter, yet they hold more mass than our sun. It's mind-boggling to think about how physics operates in such extreme environments. Scientists study these phenomena to understand the fundamental laws of the universe better. How cool is that? Explore Gasadalur, a hidden gem of the Faroe Islands. Nestled among majestic mountains and steep cliffs, Gasadalur is a picturesque village that seems like a scene from a fairy tale. Until recently, the only way to reach this enchanting spot was by foot or helicopter, making it feel even more like a secret haven. One of its most striking features is the Mulafosur waterfall, which plunges dramatically into the ocean below. The sight of the waterfall cascading into the sea creates a breathtaking landscape, perfect for photographers and nature lovers alike. The village's isolation has helped preserve its charm, giving visitors a sense of stepping back in time. Many travelers are captivated by Gasadalur's serene beauty and tranquil atmosphere, making it a must-visit location for anyone exploring the Faroe Islands. Whether you hike the stunning trails or simply take in the view of the waterfall, Gásadalur offers an unforgettable experience. So why not add this hidden gem to your travel bucket list? Here's a wild fact about the Plaza Hotel. When this iconic hotel opened its doors in 1907, a room cost just $2.50 per night. Imagine that. Adjusted for inflation, that's roughly $64.26 today. Fast forward to now, and staying at the Plaza can easily set you back over $1,000 per night. Why such a leap? Well, the Plaza isn't just any hotel. It's a symbol of luxury and grandeur located right next to Central Park. Over the years, it has hosted countless celebrities and dignitaries, becoming woven into the fabric of New York City's history. The lavish amenities, stunning architecture, and prime location all contribute to its high rates today. Each corner of the Plaza whispers stories of the past, from F. Scott Fitzgerald's tales to modern-day weddings. Can you imagine what it would have been like to stay there for just a couple of bucks back in the day? Here's a wild fact about the Bedjet. This innovative device is a personal air conditioner specifically designed for beds, transforming your mattress into a cozy haven, regardless of the season. Imagine enjoying cool, refreshing air during a hot summer night or warm, toasty comfort in the chill of winter. The Bedjet uses unique technology to precisely adjust the temperature of your mattress, ensuring you stay comfortable and undisturbed while you sleep. Instead of tossing and turning, trying to find that perfect temperature, the Bedjet works quietly in the background, giving you the ideal sleeping environment all night long. It can easily be adjusted with a remote control or even through an app on your smartphone, making it super convenient. No more waking up in a sweat or shivering under the covers. The Bedjet not only enhances your sleep quality, but also helps you wake up feeling refreshed and ready for the day. Have you ever thought about how much a good night's sleep depends on the temperature of your bed? Guess what really drives Markiplier's success? Before becoming a YouTube sensation, Markiplier was immersed in the world of engineering at the University of Cincinnati. His passion for gaming and connecting with people drew him away from textbooks and lectures, leading him to make a bold decision to drop out and pursue his channel full-time. Starting from humble beginnings, he created Let's Play videos that captured audiences with his genuine enthusiasm and humor. As he engaged with fans and shared his gaming experiences, Markiplier's unique style and charismatic personality turned his channel into one of the most subscribed on YouTube. This leap of faith not only changed his life, but also inspired countless others to follow their passions. His story proves that sometimes taking risks can lead to amazing opportunities. What would you do if faced with a similar choice? Prepare to be amazed by the sun's colossal size. The sun is a mind-blowing giant, with estimates showing that around 1.3 million Earths could fit inside. This fiery ball of gas holds about 99.86% of the solar system's mass, making it the center of our cosmic neighborhood. Despite its vastness, scientists classify the sun as an average-sized star. When we look into the universe, we find that there are billions of stars even larger and more massive than our sun. For example, UY Scuti, a red supergiant star, could hold over 5 billion suns within its massive volume. It's incredible to think that we live in a galaxy with such diversity and stellar sizes. So next time you gaze at the sun on a bright day, remember that it is just one of countless stars twinkling in the vast universe. Did you know owl eyes are not round? Most people picture an owl's eyes as perfectly spherical like a cartoon character, but the reality is quite different. Owl eyes are actually tubular in shape, resembling cylinders rather than balls. This unique design allows them to capture more light, which is crucial for their nighttime hunting skills. However, due to this shape, owls can't move their eyes in their sockets like we do. Instead, they have to swivel their entire heads, allowing them a remarkable range of vision. In fact, an owl can turn its head up to 270 degrees so it can see behind itself without moving its body. This impressive ability not only makes them stealthy predators, but also helps them keep a lookout for potential threats in the dark. Isn't it fascinating how evolution shapes the way animals interact with their environments? Most people don't know this, But Queen Victoria transformed Buckingham Palace. When she became queen in 1837, Victoria was the first monarch to actually live in this iconic building, which her uncle, King William IV, had previously owned. However, the palace needed a lot of work to become a royal residence fit for a queen. Victoria was determined to make it her home, so she commissioned significant renovations and expansions. One of her most notable changes was the addition of a new wing, which helped shape Buckingham Palace into the magnificent structure we recognize today. Beyond its beautiful architecture and stunning gardens, the palace became a central hub for royal events and ceremonies. Thanks to Victoria's vision and determination, Buckingham Palace not only serves as a beautiful landmark in London, but also carries a rich history of British royalty. You might be shocked to learn that spiders are smart. Spiders cleverly design their webs to avoid getting stuck. Not every part of a spider's web is sticky. In fact, they use non-sticky silk for the web's framework. This allows them to move freely across their complex structures. The sticky parts, usually the spirals that catch prey, are purposely placed so that the spider can avoid them while navigating. But that's not all. Many spiders also have special oils on their legs that act like a slippery barrier, helping them glide over the sticky threads without getting trapped. This fascinating adaptation allows them to hunt effectively while ensuring they won't end up as their own lunch. Next time you see a spider scuttling along its web, remember that it's not just an awkward dancer, it's a master of its sticky domain. Guess how a sloth changed a family's life? After surviving a terrible electric shock, Chewy the sloth found a new home with a loving Venezuelan family. This heartwarming tale began when they adopted him and witnessed his slow but steady recovery. Inspired by his resilience, the family decided to turn their home into a sanctuary dedicated solely to sloths. They now help other injured or orphaned sloths, giving them a safe place to heal and thrive, just like Chewy. The family's passion for wildlife has blossomed into a full-fledged rescue center where each sloth receives individual care and attention. Chewy not only changed their lives, but also sparked a community effort to raise awareness about the need for sloth conservation. Today, visitors come to learn about these unique creatures and the challenges they face in the wild. This touching story reminds us how one little sloth can inspire change and lead to something much bigger. Isn't it amazing how compassion for an animal can lead to a heightened awareness of biodiversity and wildlife preservation? Believe it or not, microplastics are everywhere. These tiny plastic particles, each smaller than 5 microns, have been discovered in some of the most isolated places on Earth, including the Arctic and deep ocean trenches. Microplastics can travel incredible distances through water and air, spreading far beyond their original sources. They come from various everyday items such as clothing, containers, and packaging, breaking down over time into minuscule fragments. This widespread presence poses serious challenges for wildlife and ecosystems, as animals may ingest these particles, mistaking them for food. Even more alarming is the potential for microplastics to enter our own food chain, impacting human health as well. Understanding the journey of microplastics and how they infiltrate every corner of our planet is crucial to tackling this growing environmental issue. What steps can we take to reduce their impact? Why exactly did Jackson experience an assassination attempt? On January 30th, 1835, President Andrew Jackson faced a life-threatening moment when Richard Lawrence tried to assassinate him. This incident marked a chilling milestone in U.S. history, as it was the first known assassination attempt on a sitting president. Lawrence, driven by delusions that he was the rightful heir to the British throne and that Jackson was an obstacle to his destiny, approached the president while he was attending a funeral in Washington, D.C. With 2 pistols in hand, he attempted to shoot Jackson, but in a twist of fate, both weapons misfired. This near miss allowed Jackson to escape unharmed, highlighting an incredible stroke of luck. Instead of retreating, Jackson boldly confronted Lawrence, showing both bravery and resilience in the face of danger. The incident underscored the volatility of American politics at the time and the lengths to which individuals would go to challenge authority. What if the outcome had been different? What What if I told you Mars has blue sunsets? This stunning phenomenon happens because of the planet's dusty atmosphere. While we on Earth often enjoy beautiful orange and red sunsets, Mars offers a different and mesmerizing color palette. The abundant dust particles in the Martian atmosphere scatter sunlight in such a way that the shorter blue wavelengths of light become more dominant during sunset. As the sun sinks below the horizon, it shines through more of this dusty air, filtering out the warmer reds and yellows we are used to. This creates an enchanting blue glow that paints the Martian sky. So when future astronauts set foot on Mars, they might be in for quite a treat, witnessing sunsets that look like no other. Can you imagine standing on another planet, watching a blue sunset unfold before your eyes? Guess what really drives spider bite misdiagnosis? A recent study found that a staggering 96% of people who seek treatment for spider bites may not have been bitten by a spider at all. In fact, only 4% of the individuals actually received a confirmed diagnosis. This eye-opening statistic underlines how easily misdiagnoses can happen in the world of medicine. Many people rush to the doctor, panicking about a bite they suspect is from a spider, only to find out that the culprit could be a harmless insect or even something unrelated like an allergic reaction. This phenomenon raises important questions about how we interpret symptoms and the role of misinformation in our understanding of spider bites. Often, fear of spiders feeds our anxieties, leading us to incorrectly identify a benign condition. As we become more aware of these common misconceptions, we can take a more informed approach to our health. Did you know about the Guards' striking black capillaries? These unique high-pitched caps, worn by the defenders of Buckingham Palace, are not just a fashion statement. They carry a rich history and symbolize the long-standing traditions of British royalty. Often referred to as the darkness of the world, these capillaries enhance the striking appearance of the Guards, impressing foreign visitors who flock to witness the famous changing of the guard ceremony. The deep black color contrasts sharply with the bright red uniforms, creating a captivating visual that reflects British heritage. As they stand stoically at their posts, the Guards represent a blend of military precision and pageantry that has enthralled audiences for centuries. So next time you see those iconic capillaries, remember that they are more than mere accessories. They are a significant piece of British tradition that highlights the importance of ceremonial duties in the monarchy. What other fascinating details might you discover about these Guards? Here's something incredible about hot air balloons. Hot air balloons float high in the sky, and their secret lies in the science of density. You see, when air gets heated, it becomes less dense than the cooler air around it. This means that when the air inside a hot air balloon is warmed up by a flame, it expands and rises, creating a buoyant lift that helps the balloon ascend. This enchanting phenomenon is what allows people to soar above beautiful landscapes, taking in breathtaking views. The process is quite simple. A burner heats the air in the large fabric envelope of the balloon, and as the hot air rises, it lifts the entire balloon with it. Pilots can control their altitude by adjusting the temperature of the air inside the balloon. Cooling it down makes it descend, while heating it up makes it rise. Next time you see a colorful balloon floating against the sky, remember the fascinating dance between hot and cold air that makes it possible. Here's a wild fact about ancient Indian medicine. As early as the 6th century BC, successful rhinoplasty surgeries were performed in India, showcasing remarkable medical skills of that time. The renowned surgeon Sushruta faced high demand for reconstructive procedures because societal punishments often led to severe facial injuries. In response, he developed innovative techniques to create new noses using skin flaps taken from the patient's own face, allowing for effective and natural-looking restorations. Sushruta even compiled his surgical methods in the Sushruta Samhita, one of the earliest texts on surgery. This ancient work not only outlines surgical procedures, but also emphasizes the importance of ethics in medicine. Sushruta's contributions laid the groundwork for modern plastic surgery, highlighting a fascinating blend of artistry and science. Isn't it amazing how the past informs present-day practices? Did you know about the Temple of Heaven's acoustic magic? This iconic structure in Beijing, China, is not just a feast for the eyes but also a marvel of engineering. Built during the Ming Dynasty in the early 15th century, it showcases advanced techniques that were quite groundbreaking for its time. What's truly fascinating is its unique design, which allows a person to speak softly at one spot and have their voice clearly heard at the opposite end of the temple. This happens because of its circular layout and high ceiling, which help to carry sound efficiently. People would come here not only for religious ceremonies, but also to enjoy the stunning acoustics during gatherings. Imagine standing in the temple and realizing that your soft whisper could reach someone across the way. This incredible feature has captivated visitors for centuries, transforming the Temple of Heaven into a space where architecture and nature beautifully converge. Have you ever experienced such an amazing acoustic phenomenon? It's a remarkable reminder of the ingenuity of ancient builders. Prepare to be amazed by the Voynich manuscript. This mysterious ancient text has puzzled historians and cryptographers alike for over a century. Carbon dated to between 1404 and 1438, it is filled with strange illustrations and an unknown script, making it feel like a page straight out of a fantasy novel. Despite hundreds of attempts by skilled code breakers from around the world, no one has been able to decipher its meaning or determine its origins. Some speculate it might be a hoax, while others believe it could be a forgotten language or an early form of coded writing. Picture a treasure map hiding secrets just waiting to be revealed. Researchers continue to study this enigma, hopeful that advancements in technology will one day unlock the secrets held within its pages. Isn't it intriguing to think about what stories the Voynich manuscript could tell if only we could finally understand it? Why exactly does E. coli make us sick? E. coli is a troublesome bacterium that often hides in undercooked beef, and it can turn a delicious meal into a painful experience. This sneaky germ can cause severe gastrointestinal issues like cramps, diarrhea, and vomiting. When food is not cooked to the right temperature, E. coli can survive and infect those who eat it, making food safety a crucial topic. Most people think they can just heat food thoroughly, but that isn't always enough. Contaminated beef can introduce this bacterium into our bodies, leading to serious health consequences and even hospital visits in some cases. The good news is that understanding E. coli can empower us to make safer choices when cooking and eating. Keeping meat fully cooked and practicing good kitchen hygiene can help keep these harmful bacteria at bay. So the next time you fire up the grill, remember, cooking meat properly is key to your health. Can a smartphone be magical like Harry Potter? The Redmi Turbo 3. Harry Potter Edition smartphone brings the enchanting world of wizards right into your hands. This special edition is designed with true fans in mind, showcasing a beautiful case adorned with symbols from Hogwarts. Imagine unboxing a phone that not only looks stunning, but also comes with a miniature book featuring scenes from Diagon Alley, capturing the spirit of the beloved series. Even the charger has been customized, making it feel as if you're charging your device with a bit of magic. The phone includes fluorescent details inspired by the 7 Horcruxes, which adds a captivating twist to its design. Whether you're a Gryffindor or a Slytherin, this smartphone allows you to carry a piece of the wizarding world with you. With all these thoughtful elements, it's no surprise that fans are excited about this unique gadget. Are you ready to experience a little bit of magic in your everyday tech? Is it really true that electricity can be disrupted? Yes, it can, especially when maintenance or upgrades are needed for electric lines and equipment. When utility companies focus on ensuring that power lines and related infrastructure are safe and efficient, they might temporarily cut off electricity in certain areas. This means that homes and businesses may experience outages, even if they are not directly involved in the work. It's all about keeping the system running smoothly and safely over time. While this may be inconvenient, these efforts help prevent larger issues down the road, such as widespread blackouts or equipment failures. Utility workers often communicate expected outage times, but not all scenarios can be predicted. So when you hear about work on electric lines, remember that it's a crucial step to ensure a reliable electricity supply for everyone in the long run. Did you know the US bombed a Chinese embassy by mistake? In 1999, during NATO's military campaign in Yugoslavia, a tragic error occurred when the United States mistakenly targeted the Chinese embassy in Belgrade. This catastrophic incident resulted in the deaths of 3 Chinese journalists and sparked a fierce diplomatic crisis between the U.S. and China. Initially, U.S. officials claimed that outdated maps were to blame for this fatal mix-up. However, as investigations unfolded, it became clear that the CIA had access to accurate maps of the area. This revelation raised serious questions about intelligence operations and accountability. The bombing not only strained U.S.-China relations, but also highlighted the dire consequences of miscommunication in military actions. Embassies are considered sacred grounds, and targeting one is a severe violation of international law. The fallout from this incident served as a wake-up call, prompting discussions about military protocols and the importance of precise intelligence in preventing such tragedies from happening again. Did you know fashion changes during wartime? During times of conflict, fashion doesn't just stand still, it evolves in fascinating ways. For instance, in World War II, the impact of rationing and scarcity led to the use of unexpected materials. One notable change was the replacement of silk with synthetic fibers, like nylon. This shift resulted in more practical clothing designs that were not only functional, but also stylish. Designers began to focus on versatility as military uniforms inspired everyday wear, promoting comfort and ease of movement. As a result, women took on roles in factories and the workforce, prompting trends that reflected their new realities. Fashion became a reflection of resilience, adapting to the challenges of wartime while maintaining a sense of identity and style. Isn't it amazing how global events shape what we wear? Believe it or not, Earth could be coated in gold. To create a dazzling gold layer surrounding our planet, we would need around 8 million tons of this precious metal. While that sounds like an outrageous amount, scientists believe there is enough gold stored deep in the Earth's core to theoretically cover the entire surface. However, here's the catch. Current technology can't reach those extreme depths, making extraction impossible for now. The gold we see on jewelry stores or in electronics is just a tiny fraction of what's actually available. Most of the gold we mine comes from just a few concentrated deposits, and the process of mining is time-consuming and expensive. So while we marvel at the beauty of gold in our lives, the thought of an entire planet draped in gold remains a fascinating dream, one that reminds us how precious and rare this element really is. Isn't it amazing what lies beneath our feet? What if I told you Japanese macaques love the cold? These amazing creatures, also known as snow monkeys, have developed some extraordinary adaptations for life in frigid environments. In the snowy regions of Japan, where temperatures can drop below freezing, their thick fur serves as a superb insulator, allowing them to thrive while other animals might struggle. These macaques are often spotted lounging in hot springs, enjoying the warmth while surrounded by a winter wonderland. This unique behavior not only helps them stay warm, but also strengthens social bonds within their troops. Moreover, their ability to adapt to harsh climates has made them one of the hardiest primates on Earth. So next time you admire a snowy landscape, remember the incredible Japanese macaques that make it their home. How do you think they manage to stay so cozy? Hard to believe, but medals were born in a train chase. The first official medals of honor were awarded to Union soldiers during the American Civil War for their bravery in the Great Locomotive Chase of 1862. This daring escapade was a bold plot where Union spies attempted to sabotage the Confederate railroad supply line by stealing a locomotive named the General. As they dashed through enemy territory, they faced incredible danger, but their brave efforts ultimately led to significant disruptions for the Confederate forces. On March 25, 1863, President Abraham Lincoln presented the medals to 6 soldiers involved in this heroic chase, recognizing their courage in the face of peril. This act not only honored these individuals, but also set a precedent for awarding the Medal of Honor to those who display extraordinary bravery. Isn't it fascinating how a thrilling railway heist could shape military honors forever? Why exactly does the Emancipation Proclamation confuse so many people? Many Americans believe it freed all enslaved individuals right away, but that's not the full story. Signed by President Abraham Lincoln in 1863, this historic document applied only to states in rebellion during the Civil War, meaning it didn't affect border states that stayed loyal to the Union or areas already under Union control. As a result, enslaved people in those regions remained bound until Union soldiers advanced and liberated them. It's important to note that the true nationwide abolition of slavery came later, with the ratification of the 13th Amendment in December 1865, which officially ended the practice across the entire country. The Emancipation Proclamation was a crucial step toward freedom, but it was just one piece of a larger puzzle in the fight for equality. Did you know that Liechtenstein has just one jail? Nestled between Switzerland and Austria, this tiny country manages its criminal justice system in a unique way. With only about 10 to 20 inmates at any given time, this single prison is small enough to create a close-knit environment. Interestingly, if someone is sentenced to more than 2 years, they are relocated to prisons in neighboring nations. This policy reveals how Liechtenstein prioritizes rehabilitation over punishment, making it a distinctive example in the world of criminal justice. The minimal number of inmates also allows for personalized attention from staff, which can lead to effective rehabilitation. While most countries have multiple facilities, Liechtenstein's approach raises questions about the effectiveness of such a compact system. How does a tiny country like Liechtenstein balance security with humane treatment for its criminals? You might be shocked to learn about Tanakan's epic failure. In 2018, popular YouTuber Tanamong Joe aimed to create an unforgettable convention, but it quickly turned into a disaster. Tanakan was intended to bring fans together for a fun-filled experience featuring their favorite creators. However, poor planning led to major issues, including overcrowded venues and insufficient organization. Attendees faced long lines, and many were turned away altogether. Instead of celebrating the community, Tanakan became an embarrassing moment for Joe and his brand. This event stands out as one of the biggest disappointments for a creator-organized gathering and sparked conversations about the challenges of hosting such large-scale events. The fallout from Tanakan teaches a valuable lesson. Careful preparation and execution are crucial for success in the world of fan conventions. What can we learn from this fiasco? This might surprise you. All animals share genetic blueprints. Scientists have discovered that all animal bodies use a common set of genes known as Hox genes, which serve as master switches for determining how an animal develops. These fascinating genes tell cells where to grow and how to organize themselves into various body parts, like limbs and organs. Imagine Hox genes as the ultimate recipe book for building different animals. But here's where it gets interesting. Small variations in how these genes are activated can lead to the incredible diversity we see in the animal kingdom today. For example, tiny changes in Hox gene activity can turn a fish fin into a limb or create the various shapes of shells seen in snails. This remarkable genetic toolkit is not only the foundation of life forms on Earth, but it also highlights our connection to every living creature. So next time you see a butterfly, a dolphin, or even a human, remember that we all share these essential building blocks in our DNA. Isn't that mind-blowing? Let's uncover the truth about Wagyu beef. This remarkable meat is not just any steak, it stands out as one of the most expensive and sought-after varieties in the world. Wagyu beef is famous for its incredible marbling, which refers to the intramuscular fat that makes the meat exceptionally flavorful and tender. Originating from Japan, the breeding process for Wagyu cattle is strictly regulated and involves meticulous care. Farmers often massage the cattle and provide them with a specially balanced diet rich in nutrients, which contributes to the unique texture and flavor of the beef. Because of this intensive care, Wagyu has become a luxury item, often found on the menus of high-end restaurants across the globe. The cost of Wagyu can be quite staggering, sometimes reaching hundreds of dollars per pound. So the next time you hear someone raving about Wagyu beef, you'll know that there's a fascinating story behind each delicious bite. Hard to believe, but Facebook can skew happiness perceptions. Studies reveal that scrolling through your Facebook feed might lead you to think your friends are living perfect lives filled with joy. You see their vacation photos, happy family gatherings, and exciting milestones, painting a vibrant picture of their happiness. However, these snapshots don't show the whole story. Many users only share highlights, not the everyday struggles or low moments that everyone experiences. This constant comparison can trick you into feeling that you're missing out, leading to feelings of inadequacy or even depression. The platform often gives a distorted view of reality, making it easy to forget that everyone has ups and downs. In a world so connected, why do we still feel alone? Understanding this can help us use social media more mindfully, fostering genuine connections rather than chasing an unrealistic standard of happiness. What if robots could help keep us safe? Boston Dynamics' Spot Police robot is more than just an impressive piece of technology. It's a game changer for the NYPD. This four-legged robot is designed to tackle high-risk operations, stepping in when human officers might face dangers too great. Imagine a situation where a potentially hazardous environment is involved, like a barricade or an active threat. Instead of sending in officers first, Spot can scout the area, gather real-time data, and relay back critical information. This not only enhances officer safety, but also makes responses more efficient. By leveraging advanced sensors and cameras, the Spot robot helps the NYPD make informed decisions, reducing risks for everyone involved. With its unique capabilities, it paves the way for a future where technology and law enforcement work hand in hand to protect communities. How cool is that? This might surprise you. Germany charges for unused services. In Germany, residents must pay fees not just for using services, but even for the mere possibility of using them. This means that individuals are billed for TV and radio fees, regardless of whether they own a television or radio. This practice is intended as a precautionary measure, ensuring that resources can be allocated for public broadcasting. While some see it as a fair way to guarantee funding for quality programming, others argue it's unfair to pay for something you don't use. This approach highlights the balance between public service funding and individual rights. Many countries have different systems of financing public broadcasting, so how does this shape the media landscape? Could such a model work in other places, or would it be met with resistance? Is it really true that teeth can regenerate roots? Absolutely. If a tooth gets knocked out, you might have a chance to save it by quickly reinserting it into its socket. This incredible ability is due to your body's natural healing processes. The key is timing. The sooner you act, the better the chance of success. First, rinse the tooth gently in water, but avoid scrubbing it to keep its delicate structure intact. Next, carefully place the tooth back in its socket, making sure it's facing the right way. If it seems too tricky, you can place the tooth in a small container of milk or saline solution as a temporary measure. After that, rush to your dentist for professional help. They can support the tooth and monitor its healing. This fascinating fact reminds us that while our bodies have some remarkable healing abilities, they still require expert care to ensure a successful recovery. So the next time you face a dental emergency, remember to stay calm and act quickly. Your tooth might still have a fighting chance. Did you know dolphins use tools to hunt? These intelligent marine mammals have been seen carrying sponges on their snouts while searching for food on the ocean floor. This fascinating behavior not only protects them from sharp rocks and stinging creatures below the surface, but also showcases their remarkable problem-solving skills. Dolphins learn this technique from their mothers, who teach their calves how to use the sponges effectively. It's a prime example of culture in the animal kingdom, highlighting the bond between mothers and their young. This tool use is primarily observed in a specific group of dolphins, known as bottlenose dolphins, living around Shark Bay in Australia. So next time you think about animal intelligence, remember that dolphins have their own unique way of adapting to their environment, blending learning and survival in the most resourceful way. What other tricks do you think animals might have up their sleeves? Surprisingly, the Lone Star tick causes food allergies. This creepy crawly, found mostly in the southeastern and eastern United States, carries a unique sugar molecule called alpha-gal. When a person is bitten by this tick, their body can start producing antibodies against alpha-gal, which might lead to surprising reactions. Many people don't realize that once they're sensitized, eating red meat or other mammal products can trigger allergic reactions, from hives to severe anaphylaxis. The tick's bite essentially transforms some people's bodies, changing how they react to food. Furthermore, this allergy can develop days or even weeks after being bitten, making it tricky to connect the dots. With the rise of tick populations across various regions, understanding the dangers of the Lone Star tick is more important than ever. Are you aware of how ticks can alter your diet? Ever heard of an emotional own goal? In 2014, Ghanaian footballer Mohamed Anas became a viral sensation after a post-match interview. During this entertaining moment, Anas accidentally thanked both his girlfriend and his wife, leading to tons of laughter and disbelief online. His innocent blunder introduced the phrase emotional own goal, capturing the hearts of sports fans everywhere. Imagine standing in front of cameras, adrenaline pumping, and in an effort to express gratitude, you mix up your loved ones. Instead of a regular interview, Anas turned an awkward moment into a hilarious one, reminding us that even professional athletes can have relatable slip-ups. His story shows how a simple mistake can bring joy and connect people across the globe. Are you ready to laugh at one of football's funniest moments? Here's a wild fact about guinea pigs in New Zealand. Did you know that in this beautiful country, owning just one guinea pig is illegal? This is because guinea pigs are incredibly social creatures that thrive when they have a friend by their side. Keeping a single guinea pig can lead to loneliness and depression, which is why New Zealand has made this unique law. To support pet owners, a fascinating matchmaking service has popped up, helping to pair guinea pigs who have lost their partners with new companions. Imagine how much happier a little piggy can be, frolicking with a friend. This law is just one example of how New Zealand embraces progressive animal welfare legislation. It not only highlights the importance of companionship in the animal world, but also encourages people to think about the well-being of their pets. So if you're in New Zealand and dreaming of adopting a guinea pig, be ready for a furry duo. Did you know McDonald's started with hot dogs? In 1937, McDonald's first opened its doors in San Bernardino, California, selling hot dogs instead of the famous hamburgers we know today. Founded by brothers Richard and Morris McDonald, the original menu featured a selection of items that catered to the tastes of the time. However, it wasn't until around 1950 that the McDonald brothers made a bold decision to shift their focus to hamburgers, a game-changing move that would redefine fast food. This transition helped streamline their menu and focused on quick, delicious meals that customers could enjoy on the go. The introduction of their innovative Speedy service system made it possible to serve meals faster, boosting their popularity. Eventually, their success paved the way for the franchise model that would blanket the globe. Fast forward to today, and McDonald's is synonymous with burgers, but it's fascinating to think about how they began their journey with hot dogs. What other surprising twists do iconic brands have in their history? Let's uncover the truth about Rosalind Franklin. Most people know about DNA, but few appreciate the brilliant woman behind Photograph 51, the key image that revealed the double helix structure. Rosalind Franklin was a pioneering scientist whose X-ray diffraction image provided crucial evidence that helped James Watson and Francis Crick formulate their famous model of DNA. It's fascinating to note that while Crick and Watson received the Nobel Prize for their work, Franklin's contributions were largely overlooked during her lifetime. This highlights a broader issue in science regarding recognition for women's efforts. Thankfully, over time, the scientific community has started to acknowledge Franklin's vital role in the discovery of the genetic code. She faced many challenges, yet her dedication and innovation set the stage for breakthroughs in genetics and molecular biology. How many other unsung heroes like Franklin can we uncover in the history of science? Did you know Rory Gilmore was played by a teen? Alexis Bledel, who brought the beloved character to life in Gilmore Girls, was just 19 when production started. This age difference between actors and their roles is actually quite common in Hollywood. Many young actors portray teenage characters, helping to add authenticity and relatability to the story. It's fascinating how the casting process selects actors that are close in age to their characters, allowing them to draw from their own experiences. For Bledel, stepping into the shoes of the bookish and ambitious Rory meant portraying the ups and downs of high school and early adulthood, something she could personally connect to at that age. This blend of youthful energy and talent helped make Gilmore Girls a timeless classic, resonating with viewers of all generations. Have you ever wondered how age plays a role in casting decisions? Did you know Caltech had a shocking 228-game losing streak? This unbelievable streak ran from 2003 to 2013, making it one of the longest in college sports history. Imagine a baseball team losing 228 games in a row. Deflating, right? Yet the Caltech Beavers showed incredible resilience throughout those tough years. Each game brought challenges, but the players kept showing up, determined to improve and support one another. In 2013, the team finally turned the tide with a thrilling victory against another college team, ending the grueling streak on a high note. This triumph not only lifted their spirits, but also highlighted the importance of perseverance and teamwork. Caltech's story reminds us that even in the face of difficulties, sticking together can lead to remarkable comebacks. Who would have thought a losing streak could spark such determination and camaraderie? Believe it or not, beer goggles are real. Researchers have created actual goggles designed to mimic the blurry, distorted vision that comes from drinking alcohol. These innovative goggles use special distortion lenses that make nearby objects appear much farther away, cleverly simulating the effects of being tipsy. The goal isn't just to entertain, they aim to raise awareness about the dangers of drunk driving and the impact of alcohol on vision. By providing a hands-on experience, these goggles help people understand how difficult it can be to judge distances and navigate safely after drinking. It's a fun and engaging way to get the message across, sparking conversations about responsible drinking. So next time you think about drinking, consider how those beer goggles could cloud your vision and your judgment. What lessons could we learn from this humorous twist? Prepare to be amazed by Moana's global name changes. In France, the beloved Disney character Moana goes by the name Diana because of a trademark issue with a perfume brand. Meanwhile, in Italy, she is known as Oceania, since the name Moana is famously linked to an adult film actress. These fascinating variations show how global media can adapt to cultural and legal differences while still keeping the heart of the story intact. This clever approach helps ensure that audiences in different countries can connect with characters in ways that make sense for them. It also highlights the importance of cultural sensitivity in media. So next time you enjoy a film or show, think about how names and characters might change when they cross borders. Isn't it interesting how something as simple as a name can reflect deeper societal values and history? Unlock the power of emotional intelligence for better relationships. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is an essential skill that helps you recognize and understand your own emotions, as well as those of others. Imagine being able to sense when a friend is upset or feeling joyful. This ability gives you the tools to respond appropriately and build stronger connections. People with high EQ often excel in their personal and professional lives because they navigate social situations with ease. They can empathize with others, manage conflicts calmly, and communicate effectively. Whether it's calming a tense discussion at work or offering support to a loved one, emotional intelligence plays a crucial role. It's not just about feeling, it's about understanding the emotional landscape around you. In a world where empathy and collaboration are valued more than ever, enhancing your emotional intelligence can lead to improved relationships, greater success, and even increased happiness. So, are you ready to elevate your emotional awareness and become more connected to those around you? Here's something incredible about Sammy the Bull Gravano. He was once a key player in the world of organized crime, working under infamous mob boss John Gotti. However, in a stunning twist that rocked the criminal underworld, Gravano chose to turn against his boss and testify in court against him. This act of betrayal was monumental, not just for Gravano, but for the entire mafia scene in America. By providing crucial evidence, including details of Gotti's criminal activities, Gravano played a crucial role in securing Gotti's conviction. This decision marked a significant turning point in mob history, as it demonstrated how internal loyalty could be shattered. It also sparked a wave of cooperation among other mobsters with law enforcement, ultimately changing the landscape of organized crime. So what motivated Gravano to take such a risk? It remains a hot topic of discussion. Hard to believe, but Houston is Space City. Since the 1960s, Houston, Texas, has been at the heart of U.S. space exploration thanks to NASA's Johnson Space Center. This groundbreaking facility serves as the headquarters for all piloted American space missions, making it a crucial part of our journey into the cosmos. At Johnson Space Center, astronauts undergo rigorous training, learning everything from piloting spacecraft to conducting scientific experiments in microgravity. It's here that iconic missions like the Apollo moon landings were meticulously planned and executed, launching brave explorers to new worlds. The center's innovative work has led to advancements in technology and science, contributing to our understanding of space. Because of its pivotal role, Houston has earned the nickname Space City, a title that reflects its international acclaim and dedication to uncovering the mysteries of the universe. Ever wondered what it's like to train as an astronaut in this incredible place? Did you know Curiosity rover sang to itself? On August 5, 2013, the Curiosity rover marked a special milestone, its first birthday on Mars. To celebrate, this incredible robotic explorer performed a little celebration by playing Happy Birthday to itself. Imagine being a robot on a distant planet, surrounded by endless red dust and rocky terrain, with no friends or humans around. Curiosity's cheerful tune highlighted its lonely existence, while showcasing the amazing technology behind its mission. Designed to investigate Mars's geology and search for signs of past life, Curiosity has sent back stunning images and valuable data since it landed in 2012. The birthday song was not just a fun moment. It also reminded us of the rover's important role in our quest to understand the mysteries of the universe. What other surprises might this adventurous rover have in store for us? What's causing the unusual rain in the countryside? It appears that a significant weather phenomenon is behind this unexpected rainfall, which has captured the attention of meteorologists and farmers alike. Areas that usually enjoy a milder climate are now experiencing heavy downpours, leading to both challenges and opportunities. This kind of erratic weather can stem from changes in atmospheric patterns, such as El Niño or La Niña, which disrupt traditional weather systems. For farmers, this increase in rain can result in lush crops, but also raises concerns about crop rot and flooding. Additionally, the excess water can affect local ecosystems, altering the habitats of many species. Understanding the reasons for these shifts in rainfall is essential, as they can also signal larger climate changes that might impact agriculture on a broader scale. Are we witnessing the early signs of a changing climate? It's a crucial question that scientists are eager to answer, as the implications could influence everything from food production to wildlife preservation. Can you believe stuffed animals go on vacations? In Japan, a unique travel agency called Unagi Travel has turned this whimsical idea into a reality. They specialize in organizing vacations specifically for your cuddly companions, ensuring that your favorite plush friends experience exciting adventures around the world. Imagine your teddy bear lounging on a sunny beach, or your beloved cat plush exploring a bustling city. This quirky service has gained immense popularity, leading to a demand that exceeds supply. As a result, travelers must book their plush pals' trips well in advance to secure a spot, as reservations fill up quickly. Whether it's a relaxing retreat or an action-packed journey, Unagi Travel creates custom itineraries that cater to the thought of your stuffed animals exploring exotic locations. It's a charming way to celebrate the nostalgia and joy our childhood toys bring us, while also sparking conversations about companionship and travel. So if you ever thought about giving your stuffed animals an adventure of their own, Unagi Travel might just be the perfect solution. Can you imagine that daydreaming can be harmful? Daydreaming often feels like a mini vacation from reality, and it can actually boost your mental performance and lift your mood. But when daydreaming spirals into what experts call maladaptive daydreaming, it can disrupt your everyday life. This condition is marked by a tendency to retreat into vivid, persistent fantasies that can interfere with daily activities. People who experience maladaptive daydreaming may find themselves zoning out during conversations or struggling to complete tasks. As their focus shifts away from the present, it negatively affects their productivity and even social interactions. It's a delicate balance between enjoying a moment of creativity and letting those fantasies take over, so being aware of your daydreaming habits is key. How can you differentiate between healthy daydreaming and this overwhelming urge to escape? Did you know SpongeBob's pineapple was impossible? In 2012, mathematician Vi Hart made waves with an open letter directed at Nickelodeon, claiming that SpongeBob's famous underwater home, a pineapple, defied the rules of geometry. She pointed out that a pineapple shaped that way couldn't exist in real life, where physics and math have their own rules. This caught the attention of Kenny Pittenger, the show's pineapple designer. Rather than ignore the feedback, Pittenger rose to the challenge and created a new design that satisfied both math and fun. The redesigned pineapple not only fit into the whimsical world of Bikini Bottom, but also adhered to geometric principles, making it a great example of how art and science can work hand in hand. This fascinating exchange highlights the importance of creativity and collaboration in the world of animation, showing how even a cartoon can spark a conversation about math. Here's what actually happens when art meets space. The modules supplying the International Space Station, named Leonardo, Raphael, and Donatello, showcase a unique blend of science and cultural history. These names pay tribute to three legendary Renaissance artists who revolutionized art and thinking during their time. Leonardo da Vinci, known for masterpieces like the Mona Lisa, inspires innovation. Raphael, with his stunning works such as The School of Athens, represents idealism and beauty, while Donatello brought sculptures to life with his incredible skill. Each module plays a crucial role in supporting astronauts living and working in the harsh environment of space. They house vital equipment, facilitate experiments, and serve as living quarters. By choosing these iconic names, NASA not only celebrates creativity, but also highlights the importance of inspiration in exploration. How cool is it that art can transcend time and space to play a part in human advancement? Did you know pufflings are in trouble? These adorable young seabirds, known for their fluffy appearance, face serious challenges today. As climate change wreaks havoc on ecosystems, pufflings, the chicks of puffins, confront shrinking habitats and dwindling fish supplies. Puffins rely on abundant fish populations for survival, and with rising ocean temperatures and overfishing, their food sources are becoming scarce. This scarcity not only impacts pufflings' growth and development, but also affects the entire seabird community and the health of marine environments. Scientists are monitoring these populations closely, hoping to find solutions that can help protect them. Conservation efforts focus on restoring fish stocks and raising awareness about how climate change impacts our oceans. By taking action, we can support efforts to ensure that pufflings, with their charming personalities, have a chance to thrive in the wild. If we don't act now, we might witness a significant decline in these delightful birds, which are integral to maintaining the balance of marine life. What can we do to help protect them? Have you ever wondered why window cleaning robots are amazing? These clever devices are designed to attach to tall windows, effortlessly cleaning them without leaving unsightly streaks. Imagine living in a high-rise building or a multi-story home where getting those windows sparkling clean might seem impossible. Thanks to the technology in these robots, they can reach even the most challenging spots, doing the job efficiently while you relax. Most models come equipped with sensors to detect edges and obstacles, so they can navigate safely around your windows. Plus, they often have different cleaning modes, allowing them to tackle everything from light dust to stubborn grime. With a window cleaning robot, you not only save time, but also enhance your view without the risk of climbing ladders or scaffolding. Isn't it fascinating how technology can simplify our lives in such practical ways? Here's a wild fact about the common flycatcher. This small tropical bird has an amazing ability to fly backward, a skill most people associate with hummingbirds. While many birds can hover or fly in various directions, the common flycatcher's unique flying style allows it to navigate through flowers and other tight spaces with incredible finesse. When this agile bird approaches a flower, it can reverse its flight without disturbing the delicate petals, making it an expert at sipping nectar. This backward flying is not just a neat party trick. It helps the flycatcher avoid predators and challenges in its vibrant jungle habitat. With its bright colors and energetic movements, watching a common flycatcher flit from flower to flower is a captivating experience. Isn't it fascinating how evolution gives different species such specialized skills? Have you heard of percussive maintenance? This quirky term describes an age-old practice where people literally hit or tap devices to get them to work again. Imagine a stubborn old TV that won't turn on. Sometimes giving it a gentle smack can surprisingly solve the problem. While it sounds amusing, percussive maintenance actually reflects a very human approach to problem solving. Often it's not about sophisticated repairs or complex fixes, but rather a simple act of coaxing stubborn gadgets back to life. Many of us have used this technique on various items, like printers, old radios, or even cars. However, it's important to note that percussive maintenance isn't a permanent fix. It might just be a quick temporary solution. So the next time your device is misbehaving, remember this playful yet effective method. Who knows, a little tap might just save the day. Let's uncover the truth about space probes. Space probes have dramatically changed the way we understand our solar system and beyond. These amazing machines travel millions of miles, equipped with instruments to gather information on planets, moons, comets, and asteroids. For instance, NASA's Voyager probes, launched in the late 1970s, provided stunning images and data about the outer planets, revealing features like Jupiter's Great Red Spot and Saturn's intricate rings. More recent missions, like the Mars rovers, have explored the Martian surface, searching for signs of past life and studying its climate. Each mission adds critical pieces to the cosmic puzzle, helping scientists unravel the mysteries of space and time. Not only do these probes fuel our curiosity, but they also inspire future generations to dream big. What more will we learn as we push the boundaries of exploration? Here's a wild fact about Formula One helmets. Did you know that some of these iconic pieces of racing gear have fetched staggering prices at auction? One standout moment was in 2019 when a helmet worn by the legendary Ayrton Senna sold for over $150,000. This sale not only highlighted Senna's enduring legacy in the racing world, but also marked the helmet as one of the most expensive ever auctioned. Fans and collectors alike are drawn to these helmets, which tell stories of thrilling races and fierce competition. Collecting memorabilia like this has become a hot trend, showcasing how deeply people value the history and culture of Formula One. So, the next time you see a racing helmet, remember it could be worth more than a luxury car. What do you think about the prices these helmets reach? Here's something incredible about ice cream in Russia. Some people in this vast country hold an unusual belief. Eating ice cream can actually help keep the body warm. This curious idea comes from the notion that when you consume cold foods, your body must work harder to generate heat to maintain a comfortable temperature. So when the temperature drops outside, some Russians might enjoy a scoop of their favorite ice cream, thinking it will help them stay warm. While this concept might seem puzzling to others, it highlights the fascinating ways different cultures interpret food and its effects on the body. This belief not only showcases Russia's love for ice cream, but also reflects a unique perspective on how we relate to temperature and nutrition. Whether it's a hot summer day or a chilly winter evening, you might spot people happily indulging in ice cream, convinced that it will help them cope with the cold. So the next time you see someone enjoying ice cream in sub-zero temperatures, remember this delightful and quirky tradition. You might be surprised by the Jerry Springer Show's history. This iconic American talk show, hosted by Jerry Springer, captured viewers' attention for an incredible 27 seasons, from September 30th, 1991 to July 26, 2018. With a whopping 3,991 episodes airing during that time, the show was known for its outrageous topics, lively debates, and unforgettable arguments. Each episode typically featured guests discussing controversial issues, which often led to dramatic confrontations and even unexpected physical fights. This format not only entertained a wide audience, but also sparked discussions about the nature of reality television and its impact on society. Despite criticism for its sensationalism, the show managed to remain a cultural phenomenon for decades. influencing countless other talk shows. So did you ever tune into a wild episode and wonder how it lasted so long? Discover the mystery of Italy's crumbling, dying city. Situated atop a steep cliff, Civita di Bagnoregio captivates visitors with its stunning views and medieval charm. Once bustling with life, this unique village is now known as the Dying City due to its fragile clay soil that continues to erode, threatening its existence. Only 8 brave inhabitants call this place home, clinging to their heritage amidst the ruins. Accessed solely by a long bridge, Civita offers a glimpse into the past with its winding streets and historic architecture. While it faces an uncertain future, efforts are underway to preserve its beauty and history. Tourists flock to this ghost town, drawn by its enchanting atmosphere and the dramatic landscape that surrounds it. As nature continues to reclaim this remarkable site, the question remains, can systematic preservation save Civita from disappearing forever? Discover why zip code extensions are so powerful. The optional 4-digit extension in zip codes adds a layer of precision that dramatically improves mail delivery. This extra information not only helps postal workers sort and deliver packages more efficiently, but also cuts down on errors. It's fascinating to see how these codes, primarily designed for mail, have evolved into valuable tools for various fields. For instance, businesses use zip codes in demographic analysis and market research, helping them understand customer locations and preferences better. Additionally, meteorologists rely on zip code data for more accurate weather forecasting in specific areas. It's amazing to think that a simple number can have such a profound impact on logistics and everyday decision-making. So next time you enter your zip code, remember it does more than guide your mail. It shapes how businesses and services function too. Why exactly does crocit attract so many collectors? Crocit is a rare mineral celebrated for its stunning dark red crystals, making it a prized possession for rock hounds and mineral collectors alike. This mineral stands out not just for its vibrant color, but also for its unique formation process, often found in hard-to-reach locations, which adds to its allure. Collectors are drawn to crocit because each crystal exhibits remarkable beauty, and many enthusiasts love the challenge of finding them. However, extracting crocit is no easy feat. Its tightly bound locations make it tough to mine, requiring patience and skill. This exclusivity further fuels its demand, as fewer specimens are available on the market. With ongoing interest in crocit, its reputation continues to rise, making it a hot topic among mineral enthusiasts. Have you ever considered starting your own mineral collection? Is it really true that bees kick out male drones? In honeybee colonies, this fascinating and dramatic event occurs every winter. Male bees, called drones, have a single job: to mate with the queen. However, as temperatures drop and food becomes scarce, the female worker bees make a tough decision. They force the drones out of the hive to save precious resources. Alone and without the skills needed to survive, these expelled drones quickly perish. This strategy is critical for the colony's survival, ensuring that food is used only for those workers who actually contribute. During the warmer spring months, new drones will be created to carry on the species. This natural cycle showcases the remarkable efficiency of honeybee societies, where every member has a role and the collective well-being is prioritized. Boost your productivity with the 5-minute rule. This clever strategy is a game changer for procrastinators who find it hard to start tasks. The idea is simple. Commit to working on a task for just 5 minutes. Sounds easy, right? Once you begin, your brain often shifts gears, and you might discover that you want to keep going after those 5 minutes are up. It's all about overcoming that initial inertia that stops you from getting started. For many, the hardest part of any task is breaking through that mental barrier, and the 5-minute rule makes it a breeze. This technique works well for everything from cleaning your room to tackling that big project. By focusing on just 5 minutes, you're not overwhelmed by the larger task, and before you know it, you could end up in a productive groove. So next time you're stuck, why not give it a try? Did you know that Cynthia Anderson vanished in 1981? On a seemingly normal day in Toledo, Ohio, 20-year-old Cynthia mysteriously disappeared from her workplace, leaving behind her car and purse, but no traces of where she might have gone. The strange situation puzzled detectives as there were no signs of struggle or forced entry, leading authorities to believe she might have willingly left or met with foul play. Just before her disappearance, Cynthia had shared her fears about being kidnapped and mentioned receiving unsettling phone calls, raising alarms among her loved ones. Despite extensive searches and investigations, Cynthia's case went cold, leaving a haunting mystery that still intrigues many today. What happened during those hours she vanished? To this day, her story serves as a chilling reminder of how quickly life can change and the ongoing efforts needed to unravel such enigmatic events. Here's a wild fact about broken heart syndrome. This unusual condition, also known as stress cardiomyopathy, can cause significant physical symptoms that mimic those of a heart attack. When someone faces emotional heartbreak, their body can unleash a flood of adrenaline, increasing levels to 3 times higher than what heart attack patients typically experience. This surge can lead to chest pain, heart irregularities, and even temporary heart failure. In essence, the emotional pain of losing a loved one or going through a tough breakup can translate into real, physical distress. While it might sound surprising, our emotions have a powerful impact on our heart health. So taking care of your emotional well-being is just as important as keeping your heart healthy. Who knew that love could actually change our biology? Did you know that zebras can sleep standing up? These remarkable animals have a special ability that allows them to catch some Z's without lying down, thanks to a unique structure in their legs. Zebras can lock their leg joints to keep their bodies stable while remaining upright. This adaptation is crucial for their survival in the wild, as it helps them stay alert to any lurking predators. Imagine dozing off while still being ready to run at a moment's notice. When a zebra takes a break, it can still keep a lookout for danger while enjoying short naps. However, to get deeper sleep, they often lie down for brief periods when they feel safe. This incredible sleeping style is just one of the many fascinating aspects of zebra life, showcasing how each species has evolved unique traits for survival in their environments. Have you seen the world's oldest lava lake? The Democratic Republic of the Congo is home to a remarkable natural wonder, the stunning lava lake located at the summit of Mount Nyiragongo. It measures about 2 kilometers long and emits a fiery glow that can be seen from miles away, making it both awe-inspiring and dangerous. This lake is the largest of its kind on Earth, and its molten rock is continuously bubbling with activity. Scientists find this site particularly interesting, as it acts like a living laboratory for volcanic research, showcasing the unpredictable nature of volcanoes. The constant eruptions and activity allow researchers to observe how lava behaves in real time, offering insights that can help predict future eruptions. Moreover, the unique chemistry of the lake provides clues about the Earth's internal processes. As you gaze into the fiery depths, you can't help but feel the raw power of nature at work. What other secrets does this volcano hold? Why do we fear the number 13 so much? Triskaidekaphobia, the official term for the fear of this notorious number, has deeper roots than one might think. Many people believe that 13 is unlucky, which can lead to some peculiar habits. For instance, you'll often find that some buildings skip the 13th floor altogether, labeling it as 14 instead. Airplanes also follow suit by eliminating row 13 from their seating charts. This fear can be so intense that on Friday the 13th, individuals with triskaidekaphobia might choose to stay at home, avoiding all activities they associate with bad luck. The origins of this fear are intertwined with superstitions. For centuries, 13 has been linked to misfortune and chaos. Even in ancient cultures, the number was often seen as a bad omen. So the next time you hear someone express discomfort with the number 13, remember that it's not just a quirky trait. It reflects a long history of superstition. What if I told you Messi's name is banned? In Rosario, Argentina, where football legend Lionel Messi was born, there's an unusual rule that prevents parents from naming their children after him. This decree was put in place to honor the iconic athlete's legacy without creating a wave of children with the same name. Local authorities want to avoid any confusion and ensure that Messi is remembered as a singular figure in the world of sports. As a result, parents in Rosario, even those who are passionate fans, must be creative when choosing names for their little ones. This fascinating policy highlights how impactful Messi's career has been, not just on the pitch, but in his hometown, where his name holds a unique significance. Still, it raises questions about identity and legacy. Should a celebrity's name be off limits for future generations? Is it really true that coral reefs are in danger? The Great Barrier Reef, off the coast of Australia, is the largest coral reef system in the world, spanning a remarkable 2,300 kilometers, 130 miles. This natural wonder is home to a stunning array of marine life, from colorful fish to majestic turtles. Unfortunately, the reef is under severe threat. Rising ocean temperatures due to climate change are causing widespread coral bleaching, a process where stressed corals expel the algae that give them color and nourishment. Pollution compounds this issue, further endangering the delicate ecosystem. If these harmful trends continue, vast sections of the reef could lose their vibrant marine species, leading to irreversible damage. This situation underscores the urgent need for global action to combat climate change and protect not only the Great Barrier Reef, but also our planet's priceless marine biodiversity. Hard to believe, but FIFA outranks the UN in teams. The world of sports is full of surprises, and one of the most astonishing facts is that FIFA has 201 national teams competing for a spot in the World Cup qualifiers. This red-hot rivalry surpasses the 193 member states of the United Nations, showcasing just how widespread and beloved football is across the globe. Each of these national teams represents a unique culture and story, coming together to celebrate their passion for the game. While the UN focuses on diplomacy and international relations, FIFA draws in nations on the pitch, providing a thrilling spectacle that unites diverse peoples. From tiny island nations to football giants, everyone gets a chance to chase their football dreams. So next time you watch a match, remember that more countries are vying for World Cup glory than are represented in global governance. Doesn't that make you want to cheer for your favorite team even more? Believe it or not, hiccups can last for years. This was the reality for Charles Osborne, who hiccuped continuously for an astounding 68 years after a farm accident in 1922. It all began when he fell from a height while trying to weigh a hog, which triggered an odd reaction in his body. Charles didn't just have a few hiccups, he experienced them every single day, sometimes multiple times per minute. Despite this unusual condition, he lived a full life, marrying and even fathering children. Doctors were baffled by his case, and although hiccups are usually temporary, his story shows how unpredictable our bodies can be. He tried various remedies, from drinking water upside down to holding his breath, but nothing seemed to help. Ultimately, his hiccups became a part of who he was, turning him into a fascinating figure in medical history. Isn't it amazing how the human body works? Have you ever visited the world's smallest village? Nestled in the heart of Croatia, holds the incredible title of the smallest village in the world. With a population that varies between just 17 and 23 residents, this charming spot is like stepping into a fairy tale. Despite its tiny size, Hum packs a punch with its rich history and captivating charm. Established over 1,000 years ago, it features quaint stone houses, narrow streets, and a picturesque church that add to its enchanting allure. Hum also boasts a unique tradition known as the Humska Grappa Festival, where locals celebrate their heritage with delicious food, music, and dance, inviting visitors to join in the fun. You might think a village so small would be quiet, but its residents are known for their warm hospitality and vibrant community spirit. So why not add Hum to your travel bucket list? This little gem proves that you don't need to be big to be beautiful and full of life.